Welcome back to the Rasher Wagon channel. We're here back in GMS, good old gold mining simulator. This time we're looking at some Gems and Glory DLC 4, long awaited. A new claim coming in. So without much further wait, let's jump into it. Looking right here, it's the Diamonds Creek claim. It is the first parcel that you can get gems at. It's also got some other unique features that are pretty cool that we should be able to cover. Looks like it's going to be an alternative to Old Arnold. So you look at Old Arnold, the price 600k, lease is 0, 800k, lease is 0. The difference between the two, you're going to get gems at this one. You can't get gems anywhere else. So I've already leased it. We're going to go ahead and start heading that way. But before we do, we're going to make a quick stop because this DLC has another little quality of life thing that I actually really do like. You have to go ahead and stop here at the vehicle shop or vehicle store. We're going to run over to the paint shop and check this out, right? I got a bunch of stuff already laid out, but look at this freaking UI. This is amazing. I'm using an Xbox controller here, but it works the same just as if you were to use mouse and keyboard, probably better. You look in the top right, it talks about current season. We're going to be going into season 42 for leaderboard. That's why that says 42. Got the money, how much money you have, how many carats and gems that you hold. I say gems because it's not just diamonds. But yeah, and it shows where each piece of equipment is. We're going to go ahead and mess with the truck. As you can see, if you don't already own the skin, some things not available. They're probably going to be available during certain times of the year, kind of like holidays and stuff. But anyways, you can buy these skins with the gems that you get on this claim. So that's pretty cool. Going through, I mean, there's certain ones I've already owned. If you own it, that's fine. You get to unlock it with all your playthroughs. But this one right here, skin owned. Okay, this is actually a skin from the workshop. I made the skin. I uploaded the skin. But you go ahead and select it. Look at this. You can spin the truck. You can spin whatever piece of equipment. Take a look at it. Zoom in. Zoom out. So you have that function as well to take a look. See how that skin looks on the vehicle or piece of equipment before you go ahead and accept it, paint it. But just like that, it's super easy. Done. Look at that. Beautimous. Beautimous. Alright, so now we're going to head to the claim. So back where we were. We left the bank. We're on the main road going through Haynes. Up over the train tracks. We're basically heading towards Waterfall Valley. Waterfall Valley being the last big DLC that dropped. Gave us the Orange Beast. The huge excavator Cordless. Another amazing DLC. If you haven't got it, make sure you pick that one up. That's a game changer, especially on leaderboards. But no, we're just heading that way. Going through here. Gonna go over the little bridge. Before Waterfall Valley, it was the junkyard. We're not gonna quite go there, and this thing loves to get sideways. We're not gonna hit the junkyard. We're gonna turn before we get to the junkyard. But after this bridge, you're gonna want to turn right. So we're gonna make a right turn right here. Kind of slow it down because right here, this is the entrance. Got this new road. Got this gate. So we're coming on in. Look at that beautiful entrance. We got a blue dog house. I haven't seen the dog that lives there. Maybe it's a werewolf. I don't know. Trees are down. Got a nice waterfall. People decide they're going to camp here. We got tents. We got caravans. Got a blue truck. You know, people with money. Which is kind of funny, right? You get money and then you go pretend to not have money and rough it in the wild and pretty much live like a homeless person. But we call it recreation. So we're just going to keep on zooming. This parcel actually has 3 different diggable sites. 5 if you include the hog pan, but here's the first one. The landslide. Basically the land just washed out, came down the hill, took a big old tree with it, a bunch of rocks, washed it towards here. Got this lovely, I guess, marker for the fallen miner, you know. So we're gonna pay respects. Drop an F in the comments, F's in the chat, you know, that good stuff. Over here, here's the puddle of water. I'm using that to make sure that I can run the tier 2. We don't have a spot for tier 3, tier 4, tier 5, or anything like that. Can't even run hog pan up here, but you can run your tier 2 or the mini wash plant if you have the mini DLC, which is great. The other thing that this DLC happens to bring with it, got TNT or dynamite, and got this cool detonator. I went ahead and planted some TNT or dynamite up on the hill there, which if I hit the activation button, see it light up. Big bada boom. So we got some nice holes here. This is one of the bigger packs. It's like a 3-pack of dynamite. A little bit deeper. Great way to remove overburden. Blows up boulders. Not so good for removing trees, but that's okay. We're not going to really encounter a whole lot of trees. But man, overburden? Look at that. That's like 1.5 meters easy, just from one piece of dynamite. Like, that's insane. But we're going to go ahead and check this out. This is the Backhoe. This is the new vehicle that was included with this DLC. It's basically an excavator crossed with a front end loader, and not a bad little piece of equipment. I mean, it's got 4-wheel drive, which is great. Probably should not try to come in from there. Smash into the truck, you know, all the pro driving here, you know, pro player. But not too difficult at all to figure it out. I mean, I am having an issue trying to dump there. So you need to definitely get the high point with this thing. If you're trying to come in from the low side, it's not going to work as well. Come on, you could do it. There we go. There we go. Kick in that horsepower. I mean, it's only like 2 horses, but they're very strong horses. Okay, strong horses. Kind of like that guy with the strong hand on Scary Movie. Probably know what I'm talking about. But yeah, so purge, backhoe, done. Check it out. Simple. Run it. Boom. Clean out. All the fun. You'll notice these power poles. Okay, they have power, or they should at least. They don't currently, but I'll show you that here in a moment. We're kind of doing a fast forward thing, kind of show off a little bit of everything. No real detailed look at it. Figure I would leave that up to you. You go through, find the little details, and tell me about it. You know, I kind of want to know all the little secrets and stuff. There's so much to explore on this claim. It's amazing. It's amazing. A little bit of lag spike, but that's normal with the game. So I didn't really mention a whole lot about it. There's things on this claim that are already included. So there's probably right around 10, 11 pieces of dynamite that you can find. You've got a dynamite detonation plunger that's included. You have a medium transport crate. You got a backhoe that's broken down, which let me go ahead and bring up that map. If we zoom in here on the Marshlands, you'll notice a little red outline. There's a backhoe that's broken down there. That's yours. It comes with the map, which is great. You can use it for what you need to, and it's a lot of fun once you get it going. But you also later we'll see that you have 3 conveyor belt hoppers and 3 conveyor belts. But there's a battery that I went ahead and pre-ordered or pre-purchased, fuel filter, because those are the broken things for that backhoe that's needing to be replaced. And for us to actually drive it, move it, operate it, we're going to need that. Just over here, across from the fast travel, there's a hog pan area. Right here, little hog pan area, bunch of little dirt. Went and brought down the pan and stuff, but this hog pan in the water, and you'll notice there's no pump, no generator, nothing like that. It's a hog pan, no pump, and it's actually powered by this river. This river is a super river. It will not freeze. It will not dry up. It is a never-ending source, almost like a fountain of youth. But it's just a fountain of water that never runs out. Everlasting water? Something like that. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and finish dumping in this dirt. Eat the bucket. Dump the dirt. Eat the bucket. I've already preloaded a lot of the stuff on the map, kind of like almost finished it or did finish it just for the sake of time. There's a lot of work that went into this video, so if you do appreciate it, please hit the like button, subscribe, share the video, comment below. I mean, I love it. Hey, look at that. Water. Water. All right. Mats are full. So now we're going to go ahead and clean these mats out. We'll dump them in the bucket. Dunk, dunk. Put it back. Dunk, dunk, and put it back. We're going to go ahead and try our hand at getting some of these gems. You know, I say gems, not just diamonds, because I've been told that they're just different kinds of gems, like red ones, green ones, blue ones. Let's see if we can get any of those. I mean, I would like to see a purple gem. Purple's my favorite color. I wants to see the purple. We got the hog pan, well, the washing pan here. If I can remember how to do this. So we'll just shake the shit out of it. Go down, clean water, shake it some more. And you'll notice that they changed it. There's a new panning mechanic where as you clean it, the dirt runs away and the only thing left in there will be your gold and gems. So don't have to worry about dumping your pan out or anything like that with the little voxels or the little dirt balls or anything like that. They're gone. And it looks like we got a little ruby, little half carat ruby. Beautiful, beautiful. Get some more gold. Be picking and picking and picking. And there we go with that one. All right, and let's go ahead and do another one. I want to see if we can get something other than red. Like I said, I want purple. Come on, purple. If I don't get a purple, I don't know. I'll be disappointed if I don't get a purple, man. I like purple. So if I just, I don't know. We'll use the controller and just spin the stick. Pan underwater. See if this is the fastest way to get it clean. Oh, almost got them all. Okay. Well, this time it looks like it's a aqua color. I mean, it's a pretty blue. And it's another half carat. Get some more gold out of here. Boop, 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 boop. So basically we've got 1 carat for about 1/3 of an ounce. I mean, that's not bad. Not bad at all. Anyways, you get the idea. You just keep panning that out. All that good stuff. Before we can continue, though, we have to finish the bridge. Yes, you have to build bridges. Don't burn them, build them. And I've already pre-built it, but I'll go ahead and show you. Piece of snap in like that. We're going to go ahead and move this out of the way so we can drive our truck across. But there's a little shack right there on the right hand side before you get to the bridge. You can see an outline for railings. You could put rails on it. If you're a little crazier, need some guidance, you know. I trust that we're not going to fall off the bridge. Could be wrong, could be very wrong. But yeah. So let's run back across this bridge real quick. I'll show you this building here. It's to the right. It's our left now, but this is the Four Fingers sawmill, I guess, buying station. And the Four Fingers sawmill is the one that's right there on the way to Nighthawk. Probably seen it forever. But you can see that a bridge piece is going to be 750. And there we go. Railing is 350. You'll need 6 railings, 3 bridge pieces, so 750, like 200 or 2,250, give or take. But yeah, and I forgot to get my truck, which we have the battery and the fuel filter in. And we're gonna go take a look. Oh, very important before we leave. Almost forgot something that's game changing, and I would love to see it on every claim. Okay. Remember those power poles? Well, at least the first one that I showed you had that little box, 4 outlets in it. Well, this here is the power station. Fuel tank right here. You can order fuel just like you would normally. Comes at midnight. Make sure you put the fuel in here. With this. Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. You know, cool. Builds it up. Quality of life thing. We'll just throw it on the ground. Oh my gosh, it automatically resets. Beautiful. Love it. Alright, we're going up the hill here. We got a little bit of fuel. I've added some to it. I think you start with about 17, 20% in the tank. But you're going to run this high voltage power cable from up here to that down there. Yeah, flick the lever. And now you have power. You'll see cables going in different directions. Don't worry about that over there yet. But it goes back the way that we came from, over to the landslide, and that has power. Alright, now that that is covered, we're going to go ahead and shoot across this bridge that we just completed. I've already done a little bit of working over here, got stuff set up. I haven't done a whole lot. I mean, there's going to be more, but like I said, it takes a lot of work. There's a lot of stuff behind the scenes to get this ready. But like I said, there's going to be a lot for you guys to explore and check out. Absolutely amazing. Alright. Here's that backhoe that's broke down. Can't go in the water because you'll get a message. Be careful. You can drown if you go into too deep of water. We don't want to drown. So using that power plant, there's a little power station around the corner. We got power going to it. So we went ahead and powered the water pump, and we powered the tier 2. But this is a pumping station. Got the hose. Flick the lever. Make sure you got the hose going into the water. And as you can see, the water is going down as the pump is pumping. And this is the only way to get the Marshlands, which is where we're at, to go dry. And that pump house pumps the water. You'll see the big pipes go underground. And they pop out over here, where they're spitting the water into the river, which is what's going to, you know, power that hog pan that we had further down. Now this water can also be used to run your equipment. As you can see here, electric water pump, got the green drop, meaning we got water. The hose is in the puddle that's over here. And as you can see, the puddle's drying up, but we're almost at the point where it will stop right there. As long as there's water, you'll be able to use it to use your water pumps. So we'll go ahead and turn that on. Whoop. Which there was a change to the electric pump. I love the electric pump because you have so much controllability with it. But it would break down constantly. And the devs have gone ahead and fixed that as well. Where now it doesn't do that. We got the fuel filter broken down on the left side of the backhoe. Yep. The water pump will still break down, just thinking about that. But it's more on par with what you have with the diesel water pump and longevity and durability. So, it's new. Alright. We need that battery. Battery is on the right side. Drop that. Below the fire extinguisher. Bust out the handy dandy screwdriver. We're going to unscrew this. Unscrew this one. Alright. Then we'll put that away. Grab this. Drop it on the ground. Grab the new one. Toss it in. And then back to the screwdriver. Screw everything in. Screw this one in. Alright. Fix the flap. Hop in. So now, it'll start, it'll run. And we're going to go ahead and put it into digging mode. Look at that. Beautiful. Let's finish off that tier 2, which was at like 99%. Done. Alright. Backhoe. We love you, Backhoe. Look at that. We love that thing. Probably use it in a hard mode playthrough, or if you were going to mess about with casual. I think a backhoe is wonderful early game. Got that bucket. We'll go wash it out, see what kind of gems we end up with on that clean out. All the dirt in that bucket is off of the marshlands there. But yeah, we'll continue straight. I know we turned left when we got to the pump house originally. But if you continue straight, that's where we're at. Right off to the right is another bridge building station. You can buy all the parts there. That way you don't have to drive it all the way across the claim. They spawn right there in that little pad. Toss them in. Good to go. We're going to go ahead and hang a left here first. And we're going to take the low road. Just follow the river. Because back in here is the third part that we're gonna check out. Don't drive into the river. Don't. Oh, no. Okay. We're fine. All right. Go ahead and stop here. That's good enough. All right. This cave is actually the abandoned mine. Okay, this is number 3 on our list. Dark, spooky. Turn on the flashlight real quick. Campfire. You actually have a campfire up by the tent where you first come into the claim. You could light that as well. But as you can see, I mean, it's pretty cool. Old crane lifts, boarded walkways, mine carts, rails. Pretty freaking cool. Like, there's so much to explore on this map. I love it. This is absolutely one. Like, I want to see more of this. I really do. While you're going, look for these little lanterns. Let them guide your path so you don't get lost. But it also is pretty cool because, like, the lighting that it does, if we turn this off in the cave, like you can see there's the opening to the cave. You got the campfire back there. Those lanterns lighted up all over inside of here. So do some exploring. Let me know if you find anything really cool. Like, really cool. But there's another hog pan area right here. This one doesn't have the super natural river that powers it. So you're going to need the with pump. But you can get it all set up in here very easily. And just simply boop. It's running. Bust out the shovel. I mean, it's right next to here. I haven't tested this. So if you run it, let me know if there's more gems in here compared to the other places. Like, share it with us. Leave it in the comments. Let me know, because this is just a really awesome place. I do like it. I think it's one of my favorites. Second only to the Marshland, which is where we were just at. The reason I love the Marshland is that water physics that they've done. those water physics, those give me hope for a dredge. And I know, Debs, if you're watching dredge in the future, maybe, please dredge, maybe. All right, we're back at the bridge, which you do have the signs here: hog pan, wash plant. So we're gonna go right. Go sneak through the trees here, and this is the big dig company, right? Like I said, you're gonna have a hog pan, or not a hog pan, conveyor belt hopper, conveyor belt hopper, conveyor belt. Okay, the other two down there I placed, those don't come with it. But over here, with this excavator I've already got hooked up, you got your water tower, good old typical water tower. You have another conveyor belt and conveyor belt hopper. These come with the claim. And so that's what we're going to go ahead and do. And you can get it out of here. You just got to be very, very careful. I'm going to do a little bit of lifting. A little bit more. Because it is touching the hopper back there. So we're going to very, very carefully. Whoa. Oh, don't get angry. Don't get angry now. We're going to lift it up. We're going to back up very slowly. And hopefully it don't get angry. We can get it over this gate. I used 4 meters. I probably should use 5-meter cables. Come on. All right. Look at that. Beautiful. So we're gonna go ahead, put this in its place, and then we'll come back and grab that last conveyor belt hopper. But yeah, I know 4-meter cables. Thrasher never uses 4-meter cables. I really usually don't use 4-meter cables. I usually enjoy using the 5 meters because they're the most versatile. Use them on pretty much everything. Yeah. So let's see how angry we can make this. I've gone ahead and put together the wash plant, and I'll show you the easiest way to put together the wash plant, or at least the easiest way to get your pieces in for the wash plant. Come on. Snap, drop, snap. Not gonna. Come on. You can do it. Probably should lift. Reverse. There, slam it down. Alright, we're gonna call it there, disconnect it. Yeah. Toss it on this side. This one, toss it on this side. Reverse. Lift. Alright, and reverse. Let's see if we can bump it in with the truck. Got the truck here. We'll finish putting it in place. I mean, it's so close. It really is. Come on. Boom, look at that. Oh my gosh. Little pro tip there, you know. You don't always have to use cables. Sometimes you can just push it into place. That's one broken cable. We'll toss that back to the truck. There's the other one, and we'll drive those over to the last piece that we need to plug into here. Well, that's one way to stop. Alright, back to the big excavator. Let's go grab that last piece. Come on. Here we go. Forgetting how to drive excavator all of a sudden. But yeah, I'm absolutely loving this map. This map is been a lot of fun. It's different. Definitely something that I haven't seen before on this game. And Waterfall was a big map, very, very big map. And that's what it has going for it, is it's just huge. But this one, it's a big map, but it doesn't feel necessarily like a big map. Like, it just feels like a bunch of little maps all put together. And there's so much stuff to explore, check out, find. And while you're finding things, like I said, let me know what you find, because I haven't even found everything on here. There's some things I've found, and I don't want to spoil it for you. So, yeah, let me know what you find. Comment. It's really cool. It's a really cool map. Reverse, reverse, reverse. Don't fall in. Okay, reverse, reverse. There, good enough. Yeah, I know. Lights are gonna like kill the battery, and then we're not gonna be able to do things anymore. Plug that in. Oh my gosh, it's a treadmill. It's a treadmill. Oh gosh, exercise. Gamer's worst nightmare. Alright. Plug that in. 2 more cables. Whoop. If you like that truck skin, it's one that I made. It's for the Degenerate Army, the DA Army. Part of the community. If you're here, you probably already know that. If you're new here, now you know. You can find that on the workshop. Degenerate Army. It's probably a good search for it. Rocket. It's not bad. It's kind of designed after a World War II like fighter plane. That's kind of what I was going for. It's like we're an army, you know. All right, let's lift that. Lift up, lift up, lift up. Up, 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 up. Okay. Now this looks like it would, yeah, no problems going up and over. Now, I said I would show you the easiest way to get your wash plant over here. Much easier than what I did. Less time consuming. And that is, yeah. Lights, okay. There's a bunch of rocks all piled up. And these rocks, you can't hop over it. But there's the power plant. There's the side that we came in on. You're going to need dynamite. Big dynamites. The bundles. You're going to need 4 of the dynamite bundles. You're going to place them at the base of these rocks here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. There's a plunger right here. Laying on its side. Detonator. We're going to pick it up. And there's an outline. Boop. And then when you're ready, well, we cleared the way. So now you can come right around here. Don't have to use the bridges. Order your pieces, pick them up, drive them right on through. Much easier than going around. Very quick shortcut. But in order to get here, you have to go around first. So you do have to progress in a way. In a way, you got to progress. And it's a lot of fun, you know. It's something that breaks up the monotony of digging. And that's something I like. Is, you know, sometimes you just have to take a break from digging. Because we do digging so much as it is. If you're a leaderboard player, you know what I mean. Like, there's a lot of digging. If you're a casual player, I mean, that's what the game's about, right? Digging for gold. But we're going to go ahead and get this set up. We're going to plug it in, turn on the power. I've got a wash plant that is almost completely filled. I just need to do one more dump truck, I believe. And then at that point, we are good to go. Reverse, reverse. Come on. There we go. Aww. Really? You're gonna be like that? Okay. Okay. Well, you know, if I would actually look at the outlines, I thought for sure that it faced the other way. Because, I mean, even the road looks like it would face that way, but apparently, no. No. Alright, come on. Get settled. There we go. Alright. Them stupid lights. Okay, come on. Turn off the light. There we go. I already have my cord. Of course, it's out under what I need. Oop. Plug that in. Turn it on. I guess this gives me an opportunity to show you the claim. So now we're going to go to the dump truck that I have filled. I had planned to dump here. We're going to go around, down the hill. There's little signs pointing you around, but it wraps around as you're going into this open pit mine, right? Road. It's truck, don't eat roads. That's where I was digging. We dug right there. The place to dig. Really, I don't know. There is no gold map on here like other claims. Other claims there's a gold map. But this one you can't drill. Can't drill, find out where the gold located is, nothing like that. You just have to dig it, right? Just dig it. You can, however, use a drill on the map. So you can still get a drill over here. You can drill, you can get nuggets, all the usual good things, you know. Why is that one not going? Well, that's okay. We're gonna... I probably have that hooked up to the other... Yeah, I do. Okay. Now that we got that dumped, now we can watch the conveyor belts in progress. Up, jump, Alright, I have 2 generator boxes up here. Apparently, I only have one of them on. So let's go ahead and turn this other one on. This powers my, my other conveyor belts and hoppers, as well as the wash equipment down the hill. So, there we go. Now we got that. Dirt falls into this one, which then gets loaded in this one. It'd be a lot longer if we actually had all 4 of these going up. I mean, it's cool, but man, it's a lot. Now it's going to that one. And this one's going to go into our tier 5 wash plant. A little longer video. A little bit longer. That's okay. That's okay. I mean, I just want to kind of show off this whole thing. It's pretty cool. So that comes around and down the hill we go. Look at that. I know. Rasher's actually running hog pans at the very end of his wash plant. I never do that. But we're on the quest for gems, right? We got to get as many gems as we can. So that's the idea. I guess while that's doing that, we can grab that bucket that's from the marshland. And we can go ahead and run that real quick. Run that through the wavetable, see what we get. Magnetite is a gold shared thing. So basically, if you have gold, the more magnetite, vice versa. Magnetite's not tied to the gems, so you don't actually have to run this through the mag separator. Ooh, a nugget. So that's what we're not going to do. We're just going to go for the gems. We already have a 1 carat, give or take. So mats are full, everything's full, perfect. Man, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. 1 bucket. We got 1 bucket out of the marshland. 10.79 carats and 3 ounces of gold. I mean, that's That's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right. Now we got to clean out this wash plant. So I'm going to disconnect this so there's no more water. And we get to do this all manually. These sluice box grates, okay, this is something new as well. The sluice box grates, you're probably used to the brown ones, and those are great for catching gold, but they're not as good for catching gems. And since we're after gems, well, we have specific sluice box grates just for catching gems. These are gem traps, not really nugget traps. So hopefully they did the job that's needed and give us our gems, you know, lots of gems, hopefully. And I like that they're blue, so it makes it a lot easier to tell the difference which ones you got. You probably aren't going to want to use these on any other claim besides this one, just because of the fact that there's no gems on any other claim besides this one. So I guess it would be a claim specific deal. Wouldn't want to do that. So we'll go ahead and dump that bucket there. 49%. But that was 100% clean out, right? Does this thing, look at this, man, we got a ladder going right on up. That's nice. Can I jump? Can I do anything? Jumpa. Fine, we'll just leave the bucket there for now. Ain't got time for messing about. We got cleanouts to do. Look at these mats. Oh man. You know, picking up two things at once, usually a very good thing, but you know, that gets kind of frustrating sometimes when you're just trying to drop something and then you grab it again. So, but you know, I'll take that over like not. All right, 2 more of those. Turn that on. Over to the other side real quick. I'm not really worried about where any of my stuff goes because we're just kind of showcasing some stuff, you know. This is a tier 5 setup, and the first one bucket that we ran was a tier 2 bucket of the Marshland, and I'm curious to see what a tier 5 is going to pull out on this side. Boop, boop. We'll turn this bad boy on. Okay, these are all clean. And now we're just gonna eat these out of the way. And that one, okay. Because we're gonna place the hog pan mats in here next. Since I don't usually run hog pans, but we're after all them gems, man, all them gems. Sapphires, amethysts, rubies. Alright. Yeet. And yeet. 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 Okay. Right into my face, yeet. And that one. That one. That one. And that one. Turn it on. The other one's done. 53%. That's not bad at all. I take it. I take it. I'm gonna run this over here. Set it down. That's empty bucket. Don't want to mess with it. You're almost done. Got our bucket from under the gravel pump. Okay, dump that. We got our other bucket from under the gravel pump. Put that there. The final bucket right there. And 11.77 carats. See what a full tier 5 wash pan clean out's gonna look like. If I can talk right. Go ahead and dump that bucket. Dump that bucket. And we'll dump this final bucket. Not a bad deal, not a bad deal at all. We're getting them gems, that's for sure. And I didn't run anything through the magnetite separator just because, I mean, I'm not after magnetite right now. I'm after gems. It's the Gems and Glory DLC after all. So. But, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and say one final time, you know, that put a lot of work into this, getting it all started and stuff like that. Probably, I don't know, 12 hours of behind the scenes just to get this 45-minute video done. If you appreciate it, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. It's free. Lets me know I'm doing the right things. Leave a comment. You know, I appreciate those. And share the video. You know, share the video. So we're looking at like 200 and, I don't know, 50. I think I missed it. I think it was about 250, 249 or something like that carats. Like that's a good amount. Carats are going for 1,000 a carat of gems. So $266,000 right there, if my math is right. Yeah, there's 1,000 and then 266 of them. So yeah, I mean that's a quick look at the Gems and Glory DLC for Gold Mining Simulator. A lot of fun, a lot of stuff on this new DLC. I hope you enjoy it. I know I have. I'm gonna keep messing with it. And yeah, let me know what you find. Like I said in the comments, share it. Let others know. Like this is a lot of fun. A lot of fun. So until next time, take care, take it easy, and I'll catch y'all later.
Oh, Rasher, Rasher, the troll king we cheer. With your frying pan ready, you've got nothing to fear.